It won't be my thing. You're not going to convince me to welcome in with open arms Marjorie Taylor Greene. It's not happening.
Open arms. I'm saying stop. There's a big difference between open arms and criticizing.
Yeah, I'm going to criticize her. Yeah,
okay,
she's worthy of it.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
Ron in New Jersey, thank you for holding. Welcome to the Karen Hunter Show. Hi to you.
Thank you, Karen. I love your show.
Thank you.
I think we make a big mistake when we criticize those who have abandoned Trump and now support many of the ideas that we have. We should welcome them aboard instead of criticizing the opinion they once held.
So how would that work? Okay, so let's, because I think you're calling regarding Marjorie Taylor Greene, right?
Yes.
So you're telling me that she's changed her mind?
Well, whatever she's done, it appears and is coming across as anti-Trump.
Right. So let me be clear. Let me be clear to you. I'm not anti. I'm pro people and humanity. And Marjorie Taylor Greene has not conducted herself as a person for the entirety of her time before Congress and during until these last several months as somebody worthy of, you want to give her grace? Is that what you're saying?
No, you're saying these last several months. I wouldn't care if she saw the light yesterday.
Uh-huh.
We should welcome those people who are in support somewhat of our ideas so that others who are sitting on the fence, I think I understand
Mr. Ron, you sound like a very nice man. You sound like somebody that is full of optimism and love. I'm going to say I don't know that Marjorie Taylor Greene supports our ideas. She said very clearly she supports Trump's agenda, his government. She said that, right? She supports him.
Yes.
So what I don't understand. Where's the alignment?
Here's the alignment. She has come out against some of the things that Trump stands for.
No, she's come out against, no, sir, only the Epstein files. She's in alignment with the big, beautiful bill, which she signed off on, and she was in alignment with keeping the government shut down. She left room around the Epstein files release, right, to be against it. But she didn't care about the SNAP benefits not going. She has not been fighting to make sure that all of the people that have been fired by this administration or DEI, she's not in alignment with things that I believe are part of our common humanity.
True, she didn't dot every I and cross every T. But what she has done so far, we should acknowledge and welcome others and set the path open for others to pursue what she has done.
Okay.
Not criticize them because
Mr. Ron, I'm sorry. That's not going to be my ministry. I'm going to hold people accountable for the things they've said and done. And until she apologized, I don't think she even apologized for all of those things. Did she apologize to David Hogg for running him down the street and yelling at that young man who had just come off of watching his fellow students, his fellow classmates shot in Florida? Hello?
I ain't cross every T yet. But let's welcome aboard those.
Okay.
Let's welcome
all right.
aboard
So let that be. I'm not going to go back and forth with you because that's not going to be my ministry. I'm not welcoming aboard somebody who is still standing hard in the paint against my humanity and the humanity of people who just want to eat and have a roof over their heads. I'm not doing it. So if this is your ministry, sir, I suggest you start an organization, start something, and let that be your thing. It won't be my thing. You're not going to convince me to welcome in with open arms Marjorie Taylor Greene. It's not happening.
Open arms. I'm saying stop. There's a big difference between open arms and criticizing.
Yeah, I'm going to criticize her. Yeah, she's worthy of it.
And the next person that's listening to us right now that's saying, I think that lady has a point, and I'm going to support Margaret. that makes the next person that was wavering or thinking this over, why am I going to go to Republicans are criticizing me? Now I'm going to jump over there to the Democrats. They're criticizing me.
Guess what? I'm not in alignment with Republicans or Democrats. I'm not. This is not a partisan thing. And if somebody can live right now in this current construct of our government and they think it's okay, and anything that Karen Hunter says on the airwaves is going to make them, if you're not right now motivated to show up for your damn self right now, there's nothing I'm going to be able to say to sway you. And I'm out of the sway business. House sway. I'm out of the sway business. If you have gotten to a point in your life where you are a certain age and you can think critically and your brain is functioning and you're still on the fence about where we are right now, I can't help you. And I'm not going to soften my commentary to make people feel a little welcome. You should feel like the asshole that you were to show up in November to vote this man in. And I'm not giving you any space or room to do anything but apologize. That's it. And I haven't heard that out of her mouth. So, and Craig said she could keep her apology. I actually agree with you, Craig. She can keep her apology. She can go take her cloven hoofs and rub them together and make a fire. That's how I feel, Ron.
Can I say this in conclusion? Anybody that's listening to me now that's thinking about supporting our beliefs, the Democrat beliefs, what we believe as blacks as a people, the heck with you. We don't want to hear from you. You made a decision, and you stick to that decision. You could never abandon the decision you held.
No, keep
last
it.
Week,
That's
2
right.
months ago.
That's right.
Or ever.
As it relates to politics, which is not people. Politics are rights and resources. You voted for this, sit in it. I feel very strongly about that at this point. And I also feel betrayed. And I also feel hurt. And I also feel angry that we have to suffer through this right now because people were too immature, small, bigoted, hateful to show up. 90 million of y'all sat home, folded your arms and threw a tantrum. Yeah, nah, I'm not giving grace. I'm sorry, Ron. And I don't have it. I don't have it in me. I'm sure there's somebody else out there that does. God ain't finished with me yet. I'm sure there are things I need to work on as a human being. This ain't one of them that I'm willing to at this point. I'm gonna sit in this for a minute. It's still too fresh. We are 10 months into this madness. And you want to talk about get this woman with her cloven hoof ass self grace? Hell no. Matter of fact, Smith, play the next clip. And thank you, Ron. I think he's a first time caller. Give him the yay. I don't know if he's ever going to call back, but let's do that. Go ahead, play that other Marjorie Taylor.
Congresswoman, you posted on X that President Trump is, with his comments, fueling a, quote, hotbed of threats against you. Obviously, any threats to your safety are completely unacceptable. But we have seen these kinds of attacks or criticism from the president at other people. It's not new. And with respect, I haven't heard you speak out about it until it was directed at you.
Dana, I think that's fair criticism. And I would like to say humbly, I'm sorry for taking part in the toxic politics. It's very bad for our country. And it's been something I've thought about a lot, especially since Charlie Kirk was assassinated, is that I'm only responsible for myself and my own words and actions. And I am committed, and I've been working on this a lot lately, to put down the knives in politics. I really just want to see people be kind to one another, and we need to figure out a new path forward that is focused on the American people, because as Americans, no matter what side of the aisle we're on, we have far more in common than we have differences. Yeah. And we need to be able to respect each other with our disagreements.
So just to put a button on this, you regret the things that you have said and posted in the past, the Facebook post that was taken down of you in 2020 holding a gun alongside the squad, encouraging people to go on the offense against the socialists, liking a tweet of somebody calling for the execution of Nancy Pelosi and former President Obama. Just examples.
Well, Dana, as you know and many people know, I addressed that back in 2021. And of course, I never want to cause any harm or anything bad for anyone. So that was addressed back then, and I very much stand by my words I said then, and I stand by my words today. I think America needs to come together and end all the toxic, dangerous rhetoric and divide. And I'm leading the way with my own example, and I hope that President Trump can do the same.
Bullshit.
Thank you, Smith. Did she apologize to the squad? And how many death threats did they get as a result of that? See, you can't unring a bell. This woman is 51 years old. She is 51 years old. She is not a child. Matter of fact, she was chasing a child through the streets because of his political affectations. She literally was out here intimating that these people should be killed and put down. And now that it's happening to her, she's seen the light. She's seen the light. If that is your ministry, to resurrect and wrap your arms around Marjorie Taylor Greene, please go ahead and do it. I'm going to use her as an avatar for no, we aren't fooled. We will not be. Yes, we are some forgiving ass people. We love folk. We love folk. This is the one time we need to hold the line. It's part of our maintenance, by the way. I feel like, yeah, you, the line is here. You've been over there all the time. You haven't just been over on the line. You've been throwing stuff at us. You have caused harm over here. Reparations, the word repair is in there. What is your repair policy? Saying I'm sorry doesn't repair the damage that this woman has done. She is part of the reason why we have the toxic environment that we have in politics right now. You don't just get to say I'm sorry because now you're experiencing it. Nah. No. And if it is something that you feel you want to welcome her in and you're going to vote for her to be your next governor or senator or whatever because you live in Georgia and you feel, go ahead, watch what happens. Because Marjorie Taylor Greene is like that man that looked at himself in the mirror, because she's in pain right now. But then he walked away and forgot what he looked like. Trust and believe she's going to go back. Trust and believe this is not permanent. But, and if it is, good for her. What we ain't going to do, because, again, this is about rights and resources and maintenance of the things and the gains that we've already gotten. Yeah. No, we not falling for it. We're not falling for it. We ain't voting for you. You could be, forgiven and reformed and all this other stuff. Not politically, because politics is not personal. It shouldn't be. Rights and resources. I don't think this woman can deliver rights and resources for the state of Georgia, period. So we'll keep it at that. And I'm not, no, I can't. I cannot. But Ron is such a nice man. And maybe he can lead the Marjorie Taylor Greene Reformation, reclamation movement, sir. Maybe that could be your ministry. It will not be mine.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will